You already know what it is, man. We live. Welcome back to another episode, solo episode. I'm your host, Big Doe. This solo episode number 3. You already know what it is. If you've been tapped into, and then we just talk about real life shit, what we going through, what we got going on, other things people might relate to, and we got Major behind the camera asking us the questions. Let's get it.
How many kids? You meet a chick. How many kids is too many?
Two. Fuck. I don't know. In all seriousness, though, it's depending on your situation. Like, what if you, like me? I'm somebody I don't have kids. What if you somebody without no kids? Is one too many? Is two too many? I'm not sure, depending on who the man is. But me, what I had to overcome and overgrow is like, you might meet a girl that got kids or a kid and you don't have no kids. It could be a plus and a minus. Somebody might want to bring their first child in and want their partner to be the same, but then you might got somebody, you don't got to deal with all the drama and the bullshit stories you hear about other people go through. You get what I'm saying? People gonna go through shit, but versus you dealing with somebody with a child and you see how they already is as a mother. You see how they carry themselves. You see how they do certain things with their child. And that might be something that every man want for their kid. What you would expect. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm dealing with somebody and they got a kid and they treat their kid with the utmost respect and they just got an unfortunate situation with their baby dad before, I just feel as though that could be a plus for you. But if you just willing to just take the risk and take the gamble on, I just want my own, because sometimes having your own might not really be, I'm not gonna say worth it, but it's kind of like being a part of the business, being a boss of a business that's not worth shit, versus being a part of a fucking $1 trillion company and having 2%, 1%, and it's just like, damn, I'm getting something. You get what I'm saying? So you could go and try risk it. You might luck up, or you might run across somebody that's a headache, or you could just have this person you already see how they move and you know what it is. In my opinion, I feel like females gotta be better or stop using kids as a weapon to be bitter towards the father. Like me, this is just my opinion. I feel like in some situations, it might be better for the father to be the main parent. Cause you go through courts or you go through this, it's just automatic assumed, or the child gotta go be with the mother. No, when you look at society, if a lot of these dads was in these kids' life, it'll probably be less drama, less violence, less girls being lost out here, not knowing their way. Because in certain situations with moms, and we all know this, you walk over mom more than dad. You gonna have your way with mom more than dad. So it's gotta be some discipline. So whether if you're the primary parent or just in the life period, you gotta have that balance, because how society is now and the world is now, a lot of people out here lost and that's on the wrong track ended up in jail. Females and males ended up in jails, ended up dead, because it's just like you don't have that in your ear. You don't have your father in your ear to let you know, or the mic could guide you through certain situations that mommy ain't been through, that your mom ain't go through. And some shit you gotta have tough skin. You can't be, you ain't gonna be able to handle it. A man ain't gonna be able to handle a situation like how his mom would handle it. He need to see, damn, what would my dad do? Like how will my dad do this? So we need to start letting dads be superheroes. Actually let them be the kid's superhero. And you think by keeping a kid away from their dad that it's hurting him, you hurting a child. Cause that you taking away some shit, some games, some knowledge that could potentially get them a long way and change the situation for everybody. So it's important now, put that bitterness to the side. Whatever y'all had going on, if y'all in a relationship or y'all broke up, y'all had what y'all had. It ain't about y'all. It's about what we created. And if we want this thing to be safe, alive, on the right track, then we gotta both feed game into him. We gotta both feed game into their air. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel as though we gotta be better at letting fathers take more control in certain situations.
All right, Big Doe. How you feel about when you talking with your friends about leveling up, but then when you finally do it, they switch up? How you feel about that?
It's kind of like a hurt piece, because like all your friends that you come up with and that y'all talked about and envision certain shit for y'all, not only just for you but for the whole gang or for the whole group of friends, it's just like, damn, when I'm finally doing it, now I'm different. I'm acting different. I'm weird, but it's like we talked about this. This what we wanted for all of us. So now it's, oh, you weird, you do podcasts, or oh, you weird, you doing this, or you going, or you on the right track. Now everything is just weird, and it's kind of like, I feel like it don't be about you leveling up or being successful. I feel like it be why them and not me? Like, why this nigga getting the light, or why he this way and why it ain't me? Why I ain't getting all the attention? When all reality, what be the fucked up part is the motherfucker who really on the right track, if they the right kind, I'm doing this for all of us. Cause I know where we come from. And if I'm the one that gotta take the load on and get through this shit for us and make it, then I'ma do that for the gang. I'ma do that for my friends because I love y'all and I want everybody to win and I want everybody to get a piece of this and feel what it's like. You get what I'm saying? I want to be able to take my friends with me, have fun, enjoy certain things. So it just be kind of like, it be nutty and it just be like, damn, bro, you hating or you don't want me on the right track, but it's just like, I'm doing this really for us. For my family, most importantly, but I'm really doing this for us to strive and win. And motherfuckers don't understand how much, if you be more supportive, it'll probably go faster. But people, I don't know, they don't want to do it. They don't want to be supportive. They just rather sit back and just hope that you don't make it. To be honest, that's what I feel. Women gotta stop judging men off of how much they spend on a date. Because you could miss out on your blessing because a guy don't want to take you to the top tier steakhouse, the Steak 48, Sullivan's, wherever it is. You might miss out on your blessing because you like, oh, he broke. He don't want to take me to a steakhouse. No, the whole time he might have more money than the guy that's willing to take you to the steakhouse. And the guy that's willing to take you to the steakhouse, he probably spending his last to impress you. But you got this guy over here that want to do a picnic date, want to go rock climbing, hiking, and girls will say that's what they want. They interested in that. That's different. But if somebody do that for him is, oh, he broke. He did this. We went in the middle of the picnic and had sandwiches. No, but you could be missing out on a good person, a good dude. You don't know what his vision might be or what his plan is, but you putting so much pressure on that date. Girls don't want to do picnics and rock climbing until the 10th date. It's like, God, let me show you something different, babe. Let me show you a different approach, a different lifestyle. Why I gotta be judged of I'm broke to the girlfriends and then the group message I gotta be the bid. To be honest, we the only race that do that. Because you could take somebody outside our race and they willing to go sit in the middle of the park with you. They willing to go on a coffee date. They willing to go do something chill to a hockey game. You get what I'm saying? Just different things, because it's not more so about how much a person got. I'm genuinely trying to connect with you. I genuinely want to vibe. I'm really trying to figure out who you is. So I want to know, you rather have a guy take you to a steakhouse. That's not even his thing. He more of a walk around the park, walk around the trail. And now you looking at that as this who he is. But no, that's not really me, babe. I want a bike ride. Let's run together. Let's do, you get what I'm saying? This is who I truly am. But because you want me to impress you and go and judge me off of how much I spent on a date, he got money, you gonna miss out on your blessing. So just stop judging off of what a man spend on a date. Be open-minded. Be genuinely want to connect with somebody.